Hey everybody, I want to introduce you to our new channel, Nerd of the Bricks. This is my son, Nerd Jr., and together we're making a YouTube channel that's all about Legos. And we thought a great crossover today would be building this old set of Lego Helm's Deep. We got it online, it's a little torn up, but that's okay. And not only that, but we're gonna do what we like to call on Nerd of the Bricks, a trivia build, where we ask each other trivia questions throughout the process of building this set and see who can stomp the other. Now, I didn't think it would be fair to Nerd Jr. here to go straight up on Tolkien trivia 1-to-1, so I'll be asking him questions from the movies, while he will be asking me trivia questions from the books. So without further ado, let's get this thing open. All right, so in bag one, we got a fighting Uruk-hai, and we got King Theoden on horseback. And this is what happens when you buy used and the first bag is open. We got a jaundice version of Theoden here. He looks a little better normally, but there you go. That's what happens when you buy used. So. Yeah, we'll roll with that for now. Maybe we can find a Theoden head somewhere at some point to replace that. Alright, so on to bag two and rounds of trivia. 3 questions each round. We've got 8 more bags left, so that means 4 rounds of questions for each of us. Let's hear it.
Alright. Where did people live who had the skill to rebuild the gate of Minas Tirith? In Erebor?
Eriador?
Erebor.
Erebor.
Yeah. In the White Mountains, in Moria, in the Iron Hills.
That would be... Now see, this is tricky because Gimli's people do move to the White Mountains of the realm of Aglarond, but they are people of Erebor.
Good job.
So it was Erebor, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that's what it has bolded.
That was a tricky one. That almost got me.
All right. The mouth of Sauron declared that he was a herald and ambassador, mouthpiece, gatekeeper, or door ward.
Yes, he is a herald and ambassador and may not be assailed, is what he says.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah!
When Frodo realized that the ring was gone, having been rescued by Sam in the tower, who did he say would be the only ones to escape? The wizards, Tom Bombadil, Sauron, or the elves?
Sauron or Saruman?
Sauron.
Sauron? Okay. So it would be the elves would be the only ones able to escape.
Good job. Got all of them right.
Yeah. 3 for 3.
Let's see if I can do good next time.
So Nerd of the Rings. 3 points right off the bat. Are you feeling nervous?
Yep.
Yeah?
I mean, I've only seen the movies about maybe 3 times, maybe 4 each.
You have to watch them more now.
And you have watched them like
a bajillion
10 times.
Bajillion times.
Yeah, more than me.
All right, we are on to bag 3. And now, Nerd Junior, it is time for you to answer some Lord of the Rings movie trivia questions. What kind of creature says he doesn't take orders from orc maggots?
The, it's trivia, right?
I don't take orders from orc maggots.
Treebeard.
No. It is an Urukai. When they have Merry and Pippin. What do the boat paddles look like that the Fellowship use on the Anduin? Birds, feathers, or leaves? The paddles. Not the ships, but the paddles. Birds, feathers, or leaves?
I thought they looked like leaves.
You got it. They look like leaves. Who accuses Éomer of warmongering? Warmongering?
Isn't it an elf?
No.
Okay.
Éomer? You know who Éomer is?
I forgot.
It's Theoden's son, or Theoden's nephew.
No idea.
Your uncle is weary of your malcontent. Your warmongering.
Isn't he like the worm-tail guy?
Wormtail? Wormtongue.
Worm-tongue.
I'll give it to you. Because that was close. Wormtail, Wormtongue. Wormtail is Harry Potter. You know that.
Yeah,
Wormtongue.
I just forgot because like I know it's Wormtongue.
Wormtongue is the guy who kind of looks like Severus Snape. 3-2. All right, so bag 3, we got another Urukai. And looks like we've got a couple more fun figures coming up in bag 4.
Are you ready for your second set of questions?
Yes.
All right. On which day in the new year did Sam wake up on the field of Cormallen? The 14th, the 2nd, the 5th, or the 25th?
What are the options again?
The 14th, the 2nd, the 5th, or the 25th?
I'm going to say the 14th.
Good job.
Really?
Yep.
Haha. That was mostly a guess there.
Who of these was not waiting at the barrier to greet the captains upon their return to Minas Tirith? Gamling the Old, Faramir, Helm, or Hurin?
Hurin?
Hurin, yeah.
Hurin?
Yep.
Hurin.
It's Gamling the Old. That's what it says.
What? That's the bold one?
Yep. It's a bold one. Gamling the Old.
Is there another Hurin?
Alright.
I don't know about that question. Okay, hold on a second. Let me look something up. Hurin the Tall, also referred to as Hurin of the Keys, was the warden of the keys at Minas Tirith. Shoot! I was just thinking of Hurin from the first age. Dadgummit. Okay.
Alright. What did Saruman first call the hobbits when they met in Dunland? Brats, pests, beggars, or urchins?
Oh man. When they met where?
In Dunland.
Okay, so this is after Return of the King. This is as Saruman is overtaken on the road by the good guys making their way home. I'm gonna guess urchins.
Good job.
Yes.
Wow. You guessed
All right.
on 2.
I did. Lucky guesses. There's some tough ones in there.
Okay, so if I get all of them right, then I will be tied with you.
All right. So the current score, I have 5. You have 2.
2. Yep.
Okay. And in that last bag, we had Aragorn and an Urukai. Another Urukai. We've got up to 3 of the mighty Urukai. Whom do you serve? Saruman. All right. You ready for 3 more trivia questions?
Yep.
Which 3 characters single-handedly disable Oliphants in the battle outside Minas Tirith? So they take out one of those giant elephant-like creatures by themselves.
Gimli, Aragorn, and Legolas.
No.
No.
No. Takes them out by themselves.
Oh.
Just them.
Oh wait, so you mean like just one of the 3?
Well, it's a one person takes out an Oliphant by themselves is the thing.
So
Not like a group of people shooting arrows at them.
Oh, so Legolas.
Legolas is one. There's 2 more.
Wouldn't there be? Wasn't there Gimli there?
Gimli was there, but he did not take out a Mumakil. A Mumik.
I know Legolas is one, although I have no idea what the other two people are.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and give you that, because you knew one.
Yeah.
The other two were Éomer and Éowyn. Éomer actually takes out 2 with his spear. It's pretty legit.
I have no idea who those two people are. But anyway.
Well, don't say that on a Lord of the Rings thing. Gosh. No, I'm just kidding. Who in the Fellowship makes the final decision to cross the Misty Mountains via the Mines of Moria?
Frodo.
You got it. Good job. What does Galadriel describe to Frodo as our most beloved star? I'll give you 3 choices, okay? Is it the light of Elwing, the light of Eärendil, or the light of Gil-galad?
Elendil.
Eärendil?
Yeah.
Yes, you got it. Good job.
Alright, now I need to find a piece.
Was that 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was 3. Because, like,
So
the single-handedly defeated...
So did you get 3? I gave you the first one. So
Yeah.
you got 3 out of 3. Okay, so we're tied. 5-5. So in that last bag, we got Gimli, son of Glóin. He's got 2 axes, because he's awesome.
Are you ready for your third set of questions?
This is my third set, third of 4. So, yes, let's do it.
Alright. What color was the Book of West March?
It
Yellow,
was...
red, blue, or green?
I wasn't even going to wait for the choices. It is the Red Book of West March.
Alright, which of his many waistcoats did Bilbo wear to his birthday party? The mithril one, the brown hessian, the polka dot, or the embroidered silk with the golden buttons?
Oh, man. Okay. It is not his mithril one. I'm going to say embroidered silk with golden buttons.
Dang it. Alright, who, according to Gandalf, was the greatest traveler and huntsman of this age? Faramir?
Aragorn.
Good job. All of them right. So you have 8.
So I have 8. You have 5. Okay, on to bag number 7. Who does Éowyn place a helmet on, calling him a true esquire of Rohan?
Aragorn?
Is it... What? I'm going to give you
Wait,
options.
oh, you're going to give me options.
Is it Merry, Pippin, or Sam?
Mary?
Yes, it is Merry. All right. Which race received 7 rings of power? Is it the elves, the dwarves, or the orcs?
Orcs is off.
It's not orcs, yeah.
And the dwarves got 7. I thought. No. Wait, how many did you say?
7.
Okay, so it's the dwarves.
It is the dwarves. Good job.
7
All right.
dwarves. 7 rings for the dwarven kings, right?
7 for the dwarf lords in their halls of stone. 9 for mortal men doomed to die. 1 for the Dark Lord on his dark throne.
Where the shadows lie.
In the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie.
Yeah.
What 2 words does Gollum scream out while being tortured by Sauron's orcs?
Baggins! Shire!
That was good. You flip-flopped them. It's Shire, then Baggins. But
anyway.
You got them right.
Yeah.
So we're tied.
Baggins.
8-8.
Are you ready for your last set of questions?
Last set. Yes, I am. Hit me with it.
All right. How was Sam able to understand the language of the orcs? He had studied the language Gollum had taught him by drinking the phial of Galadriel or by putting on the One Ring.
By putting on the One Ring.
In Minas Tirith, what stood in the center of the court of the fountain? A statue, a dead tree, the guardhouse, a rose garden.
A dead tree.
Good job. What route was Aragorn determined to take from Dunharrow?
The paths of the dead.
Good job.
You weren't even going to give me the multiple choice?
Nope. Because I knew you already knew it.
So in that last bag, we got Haldir, hero among the elves. He's got his little bow. But you know what? Haldir and the elves weren't at Helm's Deep in the books. So... All right, last bag almost done with Helm's Deep.
And you need to
The Hornburg. To be more specific, the fortress is actually called the Hornburg. Helm's Deep is the name of the entire defensive, the whole defensive situation. So you got the fortress, and you've also got the dike and the wall and everything. That is Helm's Deep. This is the Hornburg, specifically. I guess we do have a little bit of the battlements here. So we've got that. All right. Who are the only 2 brothers depicted in the films?
The only 2 brothers depicted in the film.
Yep, it's a pair of brothers. It's the only set of brothers in the films.
Like in The Hobbit and
No. Just Lord of the Rings. This is just Lord of the Rings. So, is it Merry and Pippin, Frodo and Sam, or Boromir and Faramir?
Boromir and Faramir?
You got it. All right. What sits in Denethor's lap as Gandalf and Pippin enter his hall? Is it a sword, the Horn of Gondor, or cherry tomatoes?
Not cherry tomatoes. I'm gonna guess sword.
It is the Horn of Gondor. Remember, because it's split in two? What appears before Gandalf during the battle outside the Black Gate, letting him know that the eagles are coming? Is it a bird, a moth, or a turtle?
No turtle involved. Moth.
Moth is correct. Good job. Final count, 11 for Nerd, 10 for Nerd Junior. Not too bad. You hung with me there pretty well. All right, let's finish off this set. Okay, so we have completed Helm's Deep. We've got a nice collection of minifigures that came with this set. We've got functioning doors on the front here, which is pretty awesome. And we've got a cool little feature here. So if we take the Berserker and he runs here with the flame, like it's the Olympic torch or something, and then he sets this on fire, it breaks the wall down. Poor Haldir, he fell. So I thought that was a really good set, don't you? What was your favorite part about the set?
The ball.
The wall? That's pretty cool. We also have a spot up here where Gimli can be blowing the horn of Helm Hammerhand. The horn of Helm Hammerhand shall sound in the deep one last time. 42. Da 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 da. So there is Helm's Deep. We've got some more Lord of the Rings sets, we've got Harry Potter sets, some Star Wars sets on the way. We've got a Marvel set as well. If there's particular sets you want to see us build here on the channel, let us know. We've got a couple Lord of the Rings ones on the way, like I said. Shout out to Kella Brimbor, who sent us Lego Orthanc. So we'll be building that thanks to a friend of the channel here. So that's it for this build, and we'll see you next time on
Nerd of the Bricks.